Just might as well just watch the rest of this game, man. Oh yeah. Sorry it took me so long, and it's like ended up being overtime, then ended up being double overtime, and it looks like it's about to be over. It's going to be 136 to 130. So they probably only got enough to pull off a shot, but they could have called a timeout, which I'm surprised they didn't. What?
Contact of Josh Giddey, but you've almost got to give him a free pass to the basket. So Brooke will sub back in. That he was done for the night, I think. Marjan will sub out. He stopped the clock. Potential three-point play.
Okay, so they did count that layup that Giddey did.
Make sure he made contact before he went into his gather.
Ooh, he missed.
And stay OKC. Well, you know, if you had to do all over again, maybe a sub in a surge or back pass, a box out down,
They just had good defense. They won this game.
Yeah, that's a
And they can't challenge it either.
You know, Wes Matthews, it's the veterans, right? It's West, it's George Hill. Take out Sheffield, get into him with your rear end, get into his knees. Make sure you back him out of there. But sometimes it's just bouncing the ball to the sides advantage. Krzyzewski, handoff, quick shot. Not there. That'll do it.
Yep, that'll do it. Game over. They won.
Responds and answers. And that man right there. Clutch Carter.
Wow, what a game.
Carter. Career high Carter. All of that. And final in 2 overtimes, 136 to 132.
Yes, they did.
Milwaukee improves to 10-1 on the season. Again, just a great gutted out double overtime W here with outstanding performances by a lot of people. None more than this young man here, Clutch Carter. I love that nickname for him. Grayson Allen with the clutch free throws with Lopez, the job he did, 24 and 13. Don't forget about the youngster, Marjan Beauchamp. Not only a career high 19 points, but 8 rebounds, 2 or 3 of them big on the offensive glass and defensive glass. Short-handed and a collective effort by this Milwaukee Bucks team. Bucks Live is coming up next with Greg and Steve. Marcus, Zora, I'm Lisa. We'll see you next time on Friday.
I need new tires. Perfect timing.
Okay, that's
right
it
now during our tires.
That and yeah, y'all saw how it was going, and it was first quarter. The Bucks was doing good. Then it was like most of the game, OKC kind of stepped up, and the game was like back and forth. So it was a tie, of course, the first quarter. It was tied the second quarter, and the third quarter, the Thunder had like a 3-point lead, so they was getting it going. Then ended up tying again for overtime. Then ended up tying it again for second overtime. It was just insane. And for being 10-1, they're 1-0 now for overtime games. So hey, why not? I get to listen to some of the game, and it was just, and I'm still kind of shocked because I thought they was going to lose from the way it was going, but that accidental foul that Thunder did.
Which air mass wants to pay us a visit? Stay with me for the forecast.
With that accidental push, I think that Dort did to Lurk Lopez kind of saved the game. But if Lurk Lopez would have made those 2 free throws, game would have been over. But he only made 1 out of the 2 to make it overtime. Then it was like really close back and forth. It was like Thunder was going to win it again in the first overtime. Then now end up with the second overtime. It was mostly Bucks. It was just all Bucks after that. Well, like I know, like you busted score like a few points or whatever. No, but not Bucks, but Thunder's scored like a bit too. So yeah, it, just I'm just gonna go to stats. People on the Bucks had a career high, so in points, so that's pretty good. Maja Beauchamp got the start, but had 19 points, two steals, 8 rebounds. Yeah, he was close to a double double. He would have got his first double double. 5 of 8 from three, and 7 of 13 from the field. That's awesome. Um, Bobby Portis didn't have a good shooting night, but he was 1 of 1 from three. He had 13 points, one steal, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, so almost a double double for him. 4 of 12 from the field, so kind of a bad shooting night for him, but I guess he just managed to especially like in overtime. Brooke Lopez with 24 points, 5 blocks. I think he's tied for the. I think the very first game of the season that he had 5 blocks as well. So yeah, he's starting to be a defensive anchor. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Brooke also had one steal, one assist, 13 rebounds. So I think that's his second probably double double. I believe of the season. I think it's his second. Um, Portly was 1 of 6 from three. Oh, excuse me. 11 of 23 from the field. Grayson Allen with 18 points. Most of the scoring was from the first half. Then like didn't score much until the second overtime. But yeah, like I said, he had 18 points, 1 block, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 3 from three, 5 of 8 from the field. Sean Carter, I don't know if he had the game high, but let me look. No, he didn't have the game high, but he had the team high and a career high of 36 points. Let's see, one steals, 12 assists, so the double double for him as well. 4 rebounds, 5 of 10 from three, 15 of 27 from the field. So hey, he was on tonight, and he was just unbelievable tonight. Not much bench scoring, but mainly the defense kind of saved that factor. Although they were, short-staffed the team, they only had like up to, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. Yeah, they had 11 players that was available. So yeah, that's kind of sucked. But George Hill had the bench high for the Bucks, 12 points. I think it's 12 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. Only hit 1 3, but attempt 1 3, so he was 1 of 1. And he was 3 of 6 from the field. Excuse me. Then we get to Thunder. Dort on 12 points, 4 steals, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three, 5 of 14 from the field. Alice Porzingski, sorry, hopefully I said that right. 17 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 9 rebounds. 4 or 7 from three. So yeah, he was mostly hitting tonight. So kind of killing us in the second half too. He also will have 6 of 11 from the field. Josh Giddey, yeah, had a double double too. 18 points, 6 assists, and 15 rebounds. 0 4 from three, 9 of 19 from the field. Shagidi Alexander with the game high 39 points, 2 blocks, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, so didn't attempt as much threes as we would have thought. But 13 of 25 from the field. They had a couple of key players that was like doing good on the bench. Had Jalen Williams, 9 points. Let's see, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 or 2 from three, 3 of 6 from the field. And Trey Man had the bench high for his team for the Thunder. So they're amazing. 21 points. He also had. Sorry, I'm just trying to look here. Sorry, 2 steals, 1 assist, 6 rebounds, 5 and 9 from three. So he was kind of killing us too. 8 of 16 from the field. The rest of the bench did like a little bit, but not as much as we would have. Not as much. Well, yeah, just imagine if it ended up, being like if the Thunder would have won it. Oh, we would have been salty. Like, ouch. Um, they got the San Antonio Spurs this Friday, so kind of like a double day for me. And watching that and trying to watch the game. I forgot what time the game is on Friday, so I'm gonna I'm gonna look at it in a bit. But let's look at the standings. So I know right now the Spurs is on a 3-game losing streak. Standings, we're gonna look at the West first. Kings, Lakers playing the Clippers, and the King. I think they play in Cleveland. They're winning. Uh, Golden State, okay, won their last game. The Thunder just Minnesota and San Antonio is tied for the ninth place. New Orleans is 5-5 with the 8 seed. Clippers right now 6-5. Like I said, they're beating the Lakers right now. Let's see. Yeah, the only longest losing streak I see is the Spurs with 4. They must have just lost. Let's see. Like I said, Clippers in 7, Dallas in 6, Memphis in 5, Phoenix in 4. Must have lost a game. I think Denver just won their game. Not sure, or they won yesterday. Portland's in 2, and Utah Jazz. Surprisingly, they're 10-3, and on the they're tied for the biggest winning streak in the West with 4. Now, in Charlotte, this is crazy. They had a good start, and now they're all the way in the bottom now. They're 3-9. They're tied with Orlando with being 3-9, and Orlando, I think they won their game today. Detroit, It seems like they won their last game, or they won today. Miami, Brooklyn. Wait, Brooklyn lost? Wow, New York beat them? Wow. I'm gonna look at that score in a minute. Brooklyn with 11, Indiana 10, and they're three-way tie for eighth place with Indiana. Indiana tied with Washington and Philadelphia for the eighth seed. Knicks did beat the seems like they beat Brooklyn, so they're seventh. Chicago's six. Toronto's in five. They must have lost their game today, or is still going on. Not sure, but we'll see in a bit. Atlanta 7-4. Boston 7-3. Oh yeah, they probably didn't update everything because let's see, Cleveland's 8-2, and they didn't update everything yet because Milwaukee they still got Milwaukee 9-1, and they won their game, so it's they're 10-1. And we try to refresh and see if they'll finally do that. Yep, they finally did. Okay. Oh yeah, a lot's changed. Yeah, if the Clippers, they if they beat the Lakers, they probably end up being 7-5. So they're probably gonna pass New Orleans and Dallas. So yeah, this is crazy. Ooh, it's gonna be nice tomorrow. Well, the last day of it being nice for a while. If you're in Milwaukee, like I am, it's very rare that it'll be nice in the fall or be end up in the winter. It'll be like 80 degrees or something in February, which would happen years ago. But yeah, okay, yeah, everything's changed. And Bucks up 10-1, and they got the best record in NBA, and they're undefeated at home. Cleveland's undefeated at home. Utah's undefeated at home, and Denver is undefeated at home. So yeah, you got four teams that undefeated at home. Okay, let's look at the scores. Okay, it's halftime. Clippers up by two against the Lakers. It's the third quarter, and the Kings up 75-16. Portland beat Charlotte 105-95. Denver beat Indiana 122-119. Utah beat Atlanta 125-119. Boston beat Detroit 128-112. Dated, so Brooklyn did beat the Knicks 112-85. Let's see. Toronto beat Houston 116-109. The Pelicans beat the Bulls 115-111. Of course, Milwaukee, of course, they won 136-132 over OKC in the final overtime. And also, who had another overtime with the Spurs and Memphis. Memphis beat the Spurs. Okay, let me go to the game. Let me see what time is the Friday game is. because they facing San Antonio. It could be like the 7 o'clock on Friday. Okay. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget our sponsors. Earth and Heart. Check them out on Facebook. Moving Dudes. Check them out on Facebook, or also you can give them a call if you want to move some, furniture or whatever. 414-807-4299 if you're in the Southeast Wisconsin area, um, Madison, or in Green Bay. It'll help either way. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be. Don't forget to like this video. Please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the more and more that we can do more with this channel. Never know. We're quarter a little way to 300 subscribers, and hopefully we can, probably can get more. Um, Trying to think anything. Oh yeah, the only thing I gotta do is probably finish up this video for tomorrow. So I just nearly forgot about that. So well, who the person is that I gotta talk about tomorrow is gonna be a short run, like a short videos. You know what I mean? But and check out our past videos if you like pro wrestling and like Milwaukee Bucks. You will like this channel. So until the next video, which will probably be tomorrow, y'all have a good night.